And we are back. It is time for the championship match between Wynot 1's Holden Merkel and Kaylin Hansen and Franklin's Gregory... I'm not going to pronounce this right. Gregory Bocher and RJ Largent. We've seen Wynot 1 on this stream twice already. They're the Little Max Sephiroth duo. They won both their sets. Well, they won all their sets, that's why they're here in this championship match. And haven't seen Franklin yet. We have Gregory is a junior, he mains Ness, and RJ is a freshman who mains Palutena. So this would be a very interesting matchup, assuming that Wynot 1 goes the same two characters. Ness and Palutena are going to be well, I know I say this every time, but they should be able to shut down the Little Mac. Ness just has disjointed aerials and just really good neutral projectiles. PK Fire is decent, but it's not really matchup winning. Little Mac can still play around it, especially with their platforms. Palutena, on the other hand, just moves really fast. She is really light, so she'll die really early. Ness's recovery is also counterable by Sephiroth, so that's something you got to think about on the other side of the matchup. Sephiroth also has a giant sword, which outranges any aerial that Palutena or Ness has. Sephiroth also has projectiles of his own, however, they can also be absorbed by Ness. This would be a very interesting back and forth matchup.
Yep. Put it here. Okay. And then we're going to move this back behind.
Yeah, we'll see. Wynot 1 has looked really solid in the two sets that I've seen them. I wonder if they can hold up that consistency, or if the Franklin team can take the set. Franklin 13-1 on the season, coached by Philip Bumgart and Doyle Hanshaw. Their substitute is Josh Cooper, and he's a senior who plays Snake. I don't think we'll be seeing him on stream today. But regardless, this will be a good set. So RJ and Ori 17 are Franklin. It looks like they are going to be the green team. And then we'll have Wynot 1 again on the yellow team.
I know, look at our little casting area. That looks so nice.
Players getting their last minute preparations. Again, setting up all the controllers. We don't want a controller incident again. This set will not go down in history as the incident set with the controllers.
See? Type it down. I do it. I'm not very good at playing. Me neither. That's why it's
Alright, again, just to recap, Franklin on the green and Wynot on the yellow. I don't think this 3v1 would be that fair.
I know, it's hard.
Oh, they just wanted the 2 and 3 slot. Again, the mac and cheese Little Mac skin and Sephiroth with the shirt on versus Bumblebee Ness and it's that purple robe Palutena. Not that the cosmetics mean anything. I just find them interesting. Players have shaken hands and game 1 is underway on small battlefield. Again, never mind, it's on regular battlefield. Palutena with a good initial trade. The counter on Sephiroth hitting both Ness and Little Mac, not exactly the best. And Ness bringing out the PK Fires. Early stock from Ness. And the Haymaker does catch Ness out of his double jump. Oh, and the up B does still make the ledge. Something you can choose with Little Max, or not Little Max, Ness's PK Fire is there's a mechanic called SDI, where if you wiggle the stick in a certain direction, you can... Ness is using the magnet to absorb Sephiroth down B, however, he can't recover due to it. Little Mac does have KO Punch, and Palutena is at a very high percent. you can SDI, which is like you wiggle the stick out of multi-hit moves. It helps you fall out of certain multi-hit moves. Like, for example, Ness's PK Fire, if you wiggle the stick away, you can slowly drift out of PK Fire, making follow-ups a lot harder. Little Mac caught out of his side B. That is unfortunately a death. It is Franklin up by 1 stock, although Palutena is very high. Little Mac up B, catching Palutena, taking the stock. Ness at 70% on his second stock. And Wynot looking very solidly in the lead here. Not quite. And Sephiroth caught back in the PK Firestorm. Ness PK fires his own teammate. F smash from Ness, not quite going to connect on the Sephiroth. Sephiroth popping over the PK Fire. The hitbox extension of the Palutena shield knocking Ness off stage. KO Punch online. Little Mac probably going to be looking for a stock on the Ness, and he does. KO Punch, taking it. Stock lead for Wynot. Down smash on the ledge, does not catch Palutena. She goes high. Not quite in time for the up smash punish on the high recovery. Sephiroth wing online. Again, super armor on smash attacks, extra jump, and movement speed. Also a little more damage. Little Mac F smash taking out the Palutena is now a 2-stock lead for Wynot, although both Wynot players are at kill percentages. Extra jump from Sephiroth, allowing him to evade the Palutena F smash. Franklin really needs to close out a stock here. Little Mac KO Punch whiffs on the Palutena. Unfortunate, that would have been a game 1 closer. The Windbox from the Palutena F smash pushes Little Mac off stage and takes the stock. PK Fire getting a little bit of chip damage on Little Mac. Palutena F tilt, evening out the stock count at 1 apiece. Ness at kill percent, and it is still very, very close game 1 here. Out come the PK Fires from the Ness. Grab punished. Octo Slash, give. Little Mac is off stage, although KO Punch is online. Oh, and the KO Punch unfortunately whiffs. The door is open for Franklin here. Unfortunate SD from Sephiroth. He was at low percents. It is now up to Little Mac to 1v2, although both of them are at kill percent. And no jump from Little Mac. Oh, he does have a jump. He did touch the stage during the down tilt. And that's going to be a back throw from Ness. Does that close out the stock? It does not. The forward air will, though. No jump and no side B. Unfortunate SD from the Sephiroth from Wynot. Game 1 does go to Franklin. I think this will be a good set. As it should be. It's the championship set. Some stuff that I think could be changed. You just have to play around the Nest. You just have to be wary of Nest PK Fire at almost all times. Little Mac, it's a lot harder to use shield to block it and force it to stop in front of you. They're changing the rules to loser's pick, which you can just jump into doing that. It's not that hard.
At the end there, it was the one that already.
Again, same characters, no one switching mains at mid-set. And here we go, underway in game 2. Wynot's got some adjustments to make if they want to keep this set close.
It'll work that way.
Very important game 2. Going down 2-0 in a close set like this would be very difficult for Wynot to make the comeback. Ness is trying to get the PK Fire off, but Little Mac pressure is keeping Ness out of it. Little Mac and Palutena knocked off stage by the Sephiroth sword swing. I think it was a smash attack. Palutena neutral air is coming out. Team combo on the Sephiroth. Up smash, almost catching the Ness, but he air dodges through it. Palu getting pummeled by the Little Mac. Ness air dodges into it. Sephiroth down tilt, not safe on shield. Ness getting punished. KO Punch online. Ness and Palutena are at very high percents. Good armor through. F tilt securing the first Palutena stock. Double parry on the F tilt by the Ness, taking out the KO Punch from Little Mac. Good counter by Sephiroth to get the Palutena off of him. Up smash, catching Palutena in the weak spot. Dash attack, not quite securing the Ness stock. Down smash does, though, on the high recovery. And Wynot is up 2 stocks. Super armor on the Little Mac F smash hits his own teammate. Sephiroth now has wing. F throw by Palutena. Sephiroth is off stage. Counter on the up smash. Palutena almost dies. If Franklin wants to try and get this 2-0 lead, they need something to happen. Up special, taking that Sephiroth stock, and right as I say it, it is now even in stocks. However, Franklin is at very high percents on their second stocks, and Wynot just got there, so there is a comeback to be made. Sephiroth smartly saving his jump through the Nest combo. Edge guarded. Nest cannot convert off the edge guard though. Gentleman jab from Sephiroth, and the Octo Slash getting punished by the Nest F smash, and Wynot is down a stock. However, both Palu and Ness are high percent. This game is still very close. Little Mac KO punch is almost online. Up smash from Sephiroth, outranging the Palutena grab. Taking it, KO punch is up. Wynot probably looking to take out this Palutena stock early with KO punch, but it does unfortunately go away. Good run up F tilt by Little Mac to secure the Nest stock. And Wynot has a stock lead, although Little Mac is at high percent. Good SDI by Little Mac to get out of the PK fire and avoid the Nest follow-up. Palutena is at very high percents. Dash attack does secure the stock. It is now 3 versus 1 for Nest. Nest is at low percents, and Sephiroth and Little Mac are at high percents. There goes one stock. It is now 1v2. Is there going to be a share stock here to force a Sephiroth versus Nest situation, or are they just going to trust? Or does Holden have what it takes to pull this off? Good air dodge read with the F smash. Double jumping above the ledge to get Little Mac stock with the back air. It is now last stock situation. Nest is at 60%, and out come the PK fires. 27% on the Little Mac. Forward air follow-up. PK fire did not catch and the down air spike. What a comeback from Ness and Ori. It is now 2-0 Franklin. Unfortunate situation for Wynot as Franklin takes the 2-0 lead after having a 3 versus 1 situation. Going back to Battlefield for Game 3, Wynot has to win out if they want this championship. All right, here goes Game 3. I think, again, Wynot needs to make the adjustment of being able to play around Ness's projectiles. They did a little better last game as the PK fire wasn't quite as impactful, but it was still very much present. Wynot off to a very strong start as Sephiroth had yet to take damage, and both Franklin players looking at mid to high percents on their first stocks. Little Mac offstage against Palutena manages to get away from the offstage pressure. Ness offstage, getting windboxed by his own teammate's F smash, and doesn't get the double PK Thunder recovery. Unfortunate situation for Franklin. One stock down early. KO punch does get knocked out of the Little Mac, so no early second stock off the Ness. PK fire misses on the Little Mac roll. Little Mac pressuring Palutena's shield on the ledge, and does get the stock with an F tilt. Ness's roll gets caught. Little Mac does also take the hit. Ness goes for the edge guard on the Little Mac, does not quite get it. Good jump catch by the Ness with the back air on the Little Mac. Evening up the stock count. No, my bad. Franklin is still down a stock as Sephiroth is still on his first. Wing is out. He still has a jump. Good Octo Slash to get Palutena off the ledge. Little Mac up, be caught out by the Palutena aerial. Multi-hit shenanigans. Palutena F throw gets Sephiroth back off stage. Octo Slash back to ledge. Counter from Palutena misses the Sephiroth, does not get the punish he needs. Ness F smash and closes out the first Sephiroth stack with the classic roll behind back throw. The online special. F tilt does secure the Palutena stock, keeping Wynot's one stock lead, although Little Mac does immediately fall after, so it is even stocks, although Ness is at very high percents and off stage. Good air dodge by Ness to get back to stage. Parry by the Little Mac, not quite the punish we're looking for. Sephiroth countering the Little Mac hit to knock the Ness off stage, and Little Mac finishes the Ness stock with an F tilt. Wynot back with their stock lead. Again, they need to win this game to force a game 4. Palutena dies to the Sephiroth side via Ness fails the recovery. We are going to a game 4. Franklin is now up 2-1. Unfortunate what happened to the Ness on that last stock. Game 4, how can Franklin hold? I think Wynot does need to keep up the pressure with how much they've been pressuring the Ness. Ness wasn't able to utilize PK Fire as much that match. As for Franklin, they just need to go off stage a little bit. Don't be afraid to. Yeah, Palutena does fall pretty quickly. However, it's not that bad because Palutena has a better recovery than Little Mac, and Ness definitely does. I think they just need to abuse the fact that Little Mac can't really contest anyone off stage. Granted, also, Wynot could do the same with Sephiroth onto Ness and Palutena recovery, as, again, Sephiroth has a giant sword. Wynot off to a better start than Franklin once again. Little Mac KO punch is already... Oh, unfortunate air dodge for Little Mac trying to get back to ledge. And Wynot already down a stock in a game 4 situation. Out come the PK fires from Ness. Little Mac taking some damage. Sephiroth wing out. Little Mac F-tilt on second stock, taking Palu's first stock. Stocks are even. KO punch is online. Franklin needs to be careful of this because this KO punch could very much even out the games. And there it is. Franklin is now down a stock. Although there goes Sephiroth's first stock, so now the stock count is back even. Little Mac on the ledge, not exactly the best situation. And the forward air catching the jump from Little Mac. Wynot back down a stock? That first stock SD might come back to haunt him. Little Mac trying to super armor through the PK fire does not work out as lingering hitbox does catch Little Mac. Good pressure from the neutral air retreating by Ness. F-tilt catches Ness before the PK fire. High recovery from Palutena, punished by Little Mac F-tilt. Thinking if you're Wynot, you're looking at that KO meter above Little Mac's percentage. That's probably your condition to get back into the game. It is. KO punch is almost online. KO punch is online. Sephiroth getting edge guarded by Ness. KO punch whiffing the Palutena. Even stocks. Everyone's on their last stock in this game 4 situation. Little Mac is at very dangerously high percent. Ness back throw would KO from basically anywhere on stage. They're out of shield. Little Mac in disadvantage. Does mix up the recovery to go low. Smart. PK flash does catch the Sephiroth shield drop, and Wynot on the back foot in this game 4 situation. Palutena off stage against Little Mac. They're on the ledge. Can't quite finish it out. And the double kill on the F smash secures it. Franklin is your state champion for Division 4. Great games by Wynot all day. Just unfortunate the one Little Mac SD put them on the back foot. All set, and they couldn't quite come back for it. Well played by Franklin to capitalize on the stock advantage. And really well played by just both players to make it this far in the series. Congratulations to Gregory and RJ for becoming state champions.